There you are.
Hey, what's up, Bagon? Happy 4th of July.
Happy Fourth, or at least
Yeah,
I'll be having fun later. I'm playing video games right now while my son watches his show.
yeah.
But hey, if you're coming over, could you please bring the forges?
All the forges, sure, no problem. I'm still like 2 minutes from leaving. I gotta do my intro, but it won't take long.
Okay, and secondary request is bring the 4x4 truck.
4x4 truck. You want me to drive? Absolutely, no problem.
No, I want you to put it in your bags and
Oh,
bring
put it
it
in my
over.
bags and fly. Okay.
I think it gave you possession of it a while
Yeah,
ago, so you
yeah,
can do that.
yeah, yeah. I can ride. Yeah. I'm gonna AFK from the Discord here for just a minute, just like 60
Okay.
seconds. Hey guys, what's up? It's skycat.live. It's 11:15 a.m. On the 4th of July, whatever year it is, and I love you guys, and thank you so much for tuning in. Today we will be doing some co-op session with Bagon on some 7 Days to Die. I hope you are excited to see some video games today. I hope you have freedom in your life. I hope you are not a slave or a bitch to some kind of broken fucking like loop in your head. And yeah, I hope you're not a slave to being a bitch or being a bad person or anything like that. I hope you have freedom in your life, and I hope you choose not to be a bad person or anything else. You have freedom to do better things and all this, and it's awesome. And I hope that everybody does. It is awesome. And so you have the freedom to not be like this or to be like something, and freedom's good. Freedom's very good. So happy 4th of July. Gonna drop it off the big screen and all this, and there we go. And you have the freedom to not be a bitch on the internet. And so the forges, and yes, we are playing some 7 Days to Die today. Just 7 days, no Eve or FFXI today. And I am to pick up the forges. Gotta come. Okay, back with you, buddy. So you want me to pick up these forges? Do you want the workbenches too?
Nah, those are the one thing you can leave.
All right. I'm gonna empty them out.
I've just got the new base pretty well set up at this point, and those
Yeah.
are some things I still need to bring over.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know to load I didn't know what made cement, and I looked into cobblestone, but I was brain dead last night. I was trying to get to bed, very drunk.
We've got plenty of both right now.
Okay, good. I was gonna say because I was like, I hope I didn't leave you in the lurch on that because it's like I'll over time I'll learn how to do all that stuff, but it was kind of like a crash course in crafting that I just didn't have the knowledge for.
No, you're fine. I mean, I went back to the base and I grabbed like the chem benches, for example. I took those
Yeah,
with me.
I see.
So I came up with what I think is a brilliant plan for crafting. So are you familiar with heat at all and like how it spawns screamers?
You've like kind of mentioned it, but I don't know anything about it. I've not done the dive in yet.
Okay, so a lot of things generate heat, particularly things that actually have fires involved, like a fireplace, campfire, probably one of the biggest heat generators, if not the biggest single heat generator.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things that generate heat. There's a lot of mechanics to it, but from browsing the wiki, it sounds like things generate heat. If they are off and not generating heat, the heat dissipates pretty quickly. But basically, when a 16 by 16, I think it is, block of tiles gets to 100 heat rating, it will spawn some kind of scout zombie, like a screamer in our case, because we're far enough in the game. And that screamer will come prowling around where the blocks were, and if it can't find the heat source before too long, then it will start just wantonly destroying whatever it is to get to where the heat is.
Okay.
So that's basics of how heat works. Now, our the big smaller generator at this point is the dew collector, but because I have like 20 of them on the roof, it's actually a substantial amount of heat. But those are harder to relocate because they take so much raw space to fit. But everything else, so campfire, the forges, chemistry station, even the workshop when it's actually running, those all generate heat. So what I'm doing is outside the entrance exit to the base, I set up a smaller platform base where it's basically just some really tall pillars with a platform base on top of it, and that's the crafting spot. The
Okay.
neat thing is, so if we, yes, it means we do have to walk just a very short distance to get to our crafting shit. But what it does mean is, whenever a screamer or something spawns, it's going to spawn 100 feet away from the base entrance, where if it doesn't just outright die to the traps that I set up, because I set up spikes everywhere, then it'll be in a very easy to snipe position for us in the main base. So there's no more, oh shit, I hear a screamer. Where is it? It's probably somewhere in the bowels of our base. No, we'll know exactly where it is and be able to kill it from the base. Is the intent.
I don't mean to interrupt, but how do I pick up the forges?
So you got to take the mods out of them first.
I
In the
did.
top right.
They're in my
Okay.
inventory. Yeah.
And then make sure it's turned off.
Yep. I did. And I don't remember.
And then it should be hold down E for the radial wheel, and there will be a pickup option, kind of like with your vehicle.
No hold down E.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
maybe priv is a problem here because I don't believe I can move anything in your base.
You're flagged as an ally. You should be able to move stuff, I would think. But okay, maybe you can't.
I
At
don't
least if
think
you
I can.
take the mods, everything else is easy to replace. The mods are what would be hard to
Oh,
replace.
okay. Yeah, we can just make new forges, right? Well, the forges themselves have like points on them. Does that matter?
No, we'll just start over.
Can we start over?
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, we can always come back and use the points. So, yeah,
Yeah.
why not just make new smelters? Okay. So I have
we-
I have the mods, and I have like oh no, I have some cement. Do you want me to bring cement mix, or just leave it here?
Bring whatever. Well, I prefer you make the cement mix first. It takes stone, sand,
Stone,
and the cement
sand.
mix itself.
Okay, stone.
And just throw it in the cement mixer.
Okay.
That doesn't matter. That'll just happen over time, and we can pick it up later.
Where did you move the cement? Oh, I see it.
It's back by the second workshop
Yeah, I see
station
that.
because you were pissed off at the noise it was
Yeah,
making.
the noise is like that repetitive noise. Something about being on the autism spectrum. Repetitive noise will like cause me to have a psychotic episode, basically.
Well, apparently, the cement mixer is actually one of the larger generators of heat too.
Yeah.
Because I guess they kind of blend noise with heat in terms of like what gives you heat.
So whenever you're not using them, pick them up.
No,
No?
so the workstations, they don't generate heat when they're off. So cement mixer, workstation, chem station, even the furnace doesn't generate heat if it's off.
Oh, only if it's on. Okay.
Yeah, so one thing you can do is limit what you turn on, like only turn on one at a time. If you do turn it on, turn all the other ones off. There's a lot of shit you can do. I wouldn't say I want to go to that extent. Oh, and also before you head over here, please, and start doing this constantly whenever you just see a vendor, go to the vendor, see if it has solar panels, see if it has a solar array, which is the thing that holds the solar panels.
Solar panels and solar array. Okay, no problem. I cooked you up all the concrete mix that I could do with the current cement that I had. I think that's good. I have concrete mix. But should I leave it here?
All the concrete, okay, the actual mixed product.
Yeah, the concrete mix. Yeah, I have like 2,000.
You can bring it here. I don't know
mix.
how much I have here, but I don't think I have a ton. So yeah, feel free to bring all that.
The concrete mix. I could produce cobblestone cubes. I guess. No.
Oh, definitely grab the forged steel and iron
Forged
that are in
steel.
craft
and
resources.
iron. I
One of the
see.
workbenches probably has a ton of steel in it too.
I pulled and I placed. I've got coal, 18k coal to load the next 24k coal to load the next 4 forges. Does that sound right?
I grabbed most of the coal already and brought it over. If you want to leave some coal there as like a token resource,
Alright.
that's fine. I don't want to totally strip the base. I just want to bring anything that's actually useful to us in the snow biome.
Okay, so I have 750 feathers for some reason. I'm gonna put those away.
I crafted a lot of the feathers in the stuff, but yeah, there's still quite a
How do
few.
you craft feathers?
No, I made them into stuff.
Oh,
and
made them into
can't
stuff. Oh, I
make
see.
feathers.
I was like, oh, can you make feathers?
Making feathers is basically harvesting
3D
shit
printer.
in-
You would need a 3D printer, and it would still suck. The feathers would suck. You know? Nothing like God's plan to make good feathers. You know, 3D printer probably can't make a good feather. concrete mix. Just making sure I have
Actually,
like.
in this game, you can make feathers.
Can you?
They're called plastic.
Yeah, I was like, you can make plastic feathers probably for arrows just fine. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but only for steel arrows, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up thing about the game. I think they should add that because
They should.
per steel, they let you, instead of arrows like all the other tiers need, you just need plastic. So if they're going to allow that in any context, they should allow us to probably just turn plastic into fake arrows that work the same. It's probably actually a good suggestion if I actually bothered making like a forum account and posting it on the Discord or whatever.
I think they want you to have a gameplay loop at the start of the game to get feathers for arrows, and I doubt they probably want to change that.
Well, you don't get plastic very commonly.
Oh yeah, good point. Actually,
early game plastic's actually very rare.
Yeah.
Or not very rare, but like the 100 you need to go make a water condenser. You're not going to come by that easily.
Yeah, I'm seeing now. I just did a deep dive on like Nightingale and Icarus and Green Hell and all these other survival games and stuff. And I did the deep dive on all the reviews. I've watched like 100 videos in the last week or something on all of these games. And coming back after reading all the comments on the YouTube and reading all the comments on the the reviews on the fucking Steam, the most common complaint that I see and I'm seeing it now everywhere that I look is everybody in the survival community is actually really pissed off, and I didn't know this about the developers will not link the boxes in any of these games. They just won't do it. And the community is actually at the point now where they're like starting to troll the developers. It'd be like, you actively dislike us if you won't link these boxes. Minecraft won't link them. Valheim won't link them. Rust won't link them. Well, Rust is the only one that does link them, actually, I think. And so one of the things you can do is mod this game where you can press a single button and it'll dump your entire inventory out to all 30 boxes. And apparently that's why this game's still alive. Apparently all the other survival games, and I'm dead serious about this, so many comments and stuff, the people are like rebelling against the survival games now because they won't link the boxes. They think the developers actively dislike us and want to waste our time. And the more I read, the more comments I read, I begin to realize that half the survival gamers have left the genre because they won't link the boxes, believe it or not.
I mean, it's a problem.
It's a serious problem. It's a serious problem in Rust. Serious problem in Minecraft. Yeah, but so does spending 4 hours a day sorting into boxes. PvP, yeah, Rust. I mean, Rust, like mods.
To fucking gank your boxes, and if your box is some chaotic mess, that's kind of fucked up too, though.
Yes, well, that's probably one of the reasons why the developers are resistant, is that it saves you time that you would spend in a realism situation. You would spend time looking in the boxes, figuring out what's there, you know. Maybe they're disorganized, so you don't know where the bullets are. You're looking for bullets, so then you end up sorting through 24 boxes while you're being counter-rated and such. And I guess, you know, the mechanics-wise, yes, but still, though, it wastes so many hundreds of millions of hours. I think we're up here in like the billions of hours range of time lost. And I think it's war crime level of irresponsibility. I think they should face prosecution for stuff like this. And I believe they need oversight, government oversight. I think they waste kids' time. I think they waste a lot of people's time.
I think that's ridiculous. You're talking about the
I
government.
do. Yeah, well, we give it 20 years. I'll bet you $1 million, Begon, within 20 years we see litigation over this. You think it's a joke now. Wait till they actually come up with the math of how much time people actually waste on this stupid fucking inane bullshit. You just wait. You just wait. I'll bring the lawyers myself. These people, these developers need oversight. They have not had oversight, not ever. They can still put sex and rape and murder in their fucking video games. They steal all the time.
I'm fine if they want to put that in their games.
Yeah, so am I. But like, you know, but they hide it though. They hide all this shit. They hide the fact that it takes 4 hours to sort the boxes. They hide this shit, and they need oversight. Look at what they did with like Elden Ring right now. You know, it's got huge drama and stuff, and that should be a prosecution. These people have been, it's the only, what's the word, profession in mankind's history that has never once ever seen a single bit of oversight. It's the only profession. Game development. There is no laws. There's no laws. There's no lawyers. There's no oversight. There's no, oh, you can't steal 4 hours of our time every day with boxes or anything like that. Or, you know, and so mark my words. You give it 20 years, give it some time. there will be lawyers going after them for this because you cannot waste people's billions of hours of time over box sorting and shit like that. They will change it. I have to believe that they will, or I will bring the lobby to their fucking doors. They are so disrespectful.
I mean, I agree with you up to the extent that it's a pain in the ass, but I'm not on board with that.
Yeah, I'm on board with it. The average child who got into the Mass Effect Mass Effect series of games, fuck EA, they should be prosecuted and stuff. They spent, I think, $1,400 on 3 games. That's theft. I mean, that's just an example of how they don't have oversight. They've been stealing and screwing children for 60 years. You know, how many times did I have to buy an Xbox 360? 4. How many times did I buy a PlayStation 3? 4. Oh, sorry, PlayStation 2. Like 4. You know how many thousands of dollars that was when I was 14 years old? I mean, I'm serious. Like, you think it's funny and that they shouldn't face prosecution. I'm living my life believing that they eventually will. You know, these people are evil as hell. I want most of these people dead. I want Bethesda, Microsoft, fucking Sony. You know, all these fucking corporate triple anus cocksuckers to die. Like, straight up die. I'd be happy if their companies went up today, you know? And so understand that's like an aspect of me that's like more and more I'm becoming more of an advocate for how many times did you reinstall the game before it ran? Or how many times did you know, there's a lot of things, you know, that they're doing. I'm gonna stop there. Concrete mix, forged steel. I've got all the fittings. I've got 1 crucible, right? Not 2. Shouldn't there be 2 crucibles?
Should be 3. There's 3 forges.
Oh, I just didn't pull, is why, because it's on. Or no, you're off, but you won't let me. Oh no,
Shift click it to remove.
Yeah, I am, but it's not like this one on the left is locked for some reason. They're like
That's
locked.
weird.
Oh, advanced bellows, anvil, and crucible are all locked, and I cannot remove them.
And you're sure you turned it off?
Yeah, it's off. The turn on button is like, it says turn on for fuel.
Oh. I don't know at that point, but just take what you can and don't worry about the stuff you can't. I'll eventually go back to the base myself anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a ton of time before I need to take off.
Yeah, I didn't think I was
work away from the computer.
With this 20-minute flight. I didn't think we were going to get any action today anyways. I'm just trying to get it all this stuff out of the way so that when we do play we can. Or it's like a 15-minute flight, I think.
I made Drev big mad yesterday. Or, wait, yeah, it was last night, I think.
Wait, Drev, what?
I made him big mad.
Why?
So there was an airdrop, and he was running to it, and I decided to run to it too.
Oh no.
And I got there first, and when I got there, I was in my gyro. He took his 4x4 to get to it. Well, I immediately bailed out of my gyro. And jumped in the air and fucking insta-looted it.
Oh no.
And he pulled out his Desert Eagle and fucking wasted me. And then he took me off his allies list, so I can't see his location anymore.
Oh no, Big On. Isn't he the admin?
I know him in real life. He's not like friends with me anymore. In real life.
You know him in IRL. Okay.
I definitely made him big mad after that airdrop.
Well, just tell him you didn't know he was going for it, right?
Of course I knew he was going for it. I saw the blip from him being my ally.
You jacked him.
No, he didn't own it. He doesn't own it. He doesn't have any more rights to it than I do.
Is he admin? Because he kind of does. If he's the admin. if he's paying for the server, he kind of does own that loot, sort of.
That's not the server rule. No,
it's not the server rule, but you know it's common etiquette. Read the room.
Yeah, what the fuck ever. I got there first. There wasn't shit anyway. There was a magazine steelbook, and then like, oh, actually, there was one thing that was halfway valuable. There was a 100 stack of concrete building blocks, so that actually made it easier to build the base.
I can only get these sets of things out. Oh, I hate trying to think in survival games. I would rather just kill people. Yeah, I've got what I can. I've got everything off the forges. I've got like 3,000 forged steel and 2,000 concrete mix. I have about 20 empties. No, more than that, because I have to dump this stupid ammo stuff that I pulled. So I have 20 empties. What else would you like?
I don't know. You just gotta
Just
look
like
at what's there and
pull.
figure it out.
Okay, I'm gonna pull the rest of the cobblestone rocks. The most valuable things here are probably, well, not the guns, right? Probably the mods, right? I don't know. Well, I guess we don't need to move all this really. So
Yeah, we only need the stuff that we actually need over here. Like, I don't need you to grab all the ammunition. In fact, I'd rather keep ammo there so we have horde-based stuff ready when we need to hoard it.
I'm gonna take all the level 6 armor, and I'm gonna bring that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Then probably like any ammo that you and I use, like, well, oh no, you need it for Horde. Well, you've got Horde Knight stocked though. What about ammo at that base? You brought some already?
I haven't, so you can bring a little bit, but don't just bring a shit ton. We're gonna get plenty.
Now I mained 5.56. What's your main ammo right now? Is it?
I use 5.56 and 9mm.
9mm. Okay, I'm gonna take half of both, and that's what I'll bring.
I don't use lots of 5.56 or sorry 7.62.
7.62. Sorry.
Because I'm using a sniper rifle, and that doesn't go through them super fast. By the way, sniper rifle so insanely freaking good for Horde Night.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, so basically everything except the fat glowing zombies, it's an instant kill headshot even without stealth.
Yeah, I'm spiked.
So
I'm
you
spec
don't use a lot of ammo.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You use so little ammo, you don't even have to repair your gun for an entire Horde Night, or at least I didn't have to. It was a solo Horde Night, granted, but...
Now I have gone to the hunting rifle now, and I think it is the most ammo efficient. Yeah.
Well, and I'm using a sniper rifle, and if you check the vendors, you'll probably find a sniper too if you want to get one. I just can't make them yet. But they do so much headshot damage, it's insane. So you really can just blow through a Horde Night. I wouldn't use them in like a dungeon situation usually, although no, it isn't necessarily. So there's this thing called armor piercing rounds, which you probably have seen. I made like
I'm bringing them right now. Yeah.
So if you take the penetrator perk, those can hit like 4 zombies per round you fire. So when we're doing a tier 6 and there's just a fucking wall of zombies, you can actually just blow them the fuck apart.
Nice.
It's a very specific application. You're not going to have too many situations where there's just a wall of zombies and you're hitting 4 of them, but it does work.
It pierces through all 4? Is what you're saying? It pierces?
Yeah, so armor piercing rounds, if I recall correctly, give you 1 zombie worth of pierce, so you can hit 2 zombies.
That's good. Yeah.
There's a penetrator perk in, I'm pretty sure it's perception, and that lets you pierce another like 3 zombies if you take the max rank, but the 3 ranks out of 4 is more affordable. I wouldn't spend 10 points in perception just to get that.
That's a good ability, piercing. I wish other games would do that. They would like kind of give you a buff to piercing and you get another target kind of thing. That's a good little what do they call affix? That's a good affix I've never heard of before.
But it's only for a specific application, like I said, because it only works for armor piercing rounds, and I think it might only be for a rifle and bow, actually.
No, well, I mean, my first initial like desire would be explosions.
Hold on, okay, I'll bring up the perk right now and tell you exactly. So, the penetrator, max rank is, and this is why I took it, ignore 20% of armor with firearms and archery.
I'm gonna take that too.
50% on anything with target armor reduction, which is a debuff, I think. And it says armor piercing rounds can penetrate 3 additional targets or a block of up to 1,000 hit points when using any rifle. So hunting, lever action, or sniper. So the negative 20% armor is fantastic because what has armor? Bikers and soldiers. And holy shit, do soldiers sponge a lot of ammo on Horde Nights. So I saw that and realized I need to take this so I don't fucking waste an entire clip on a single soldier zombie when I'm doing Horde Night. And yeah, it's fantastic.
We're also like OCD disassembling cars, and as long as we're disassembling cars all the time, we have like infinite ammo, and we should ride AP ammo if we can because we're like resource rich, you know? Just another bonus. Oh, well, I brought it, so.
Yeah, the AP ammo is definitely worth bringing. Not everything I'd consider worth dragging, and some things I'd even rather just be there for when we're over there.
If you
we are going to come back.
If you were solo, farming AP might be so time intensive maybe that you might not really want to do it. But
no, I mean, you're farming resources for me, but otherwise I'm doing it like I'm solo.
It's
not that hard.
No, it's not that hard, no. In Rust, it's too expensive to keep AP all the time. I mean, that's like double your resource cost, which is quite a thing, you know.
I think it only doubles the bullet cost, so our
Yeah.
bullet tip. So it
Oh,
only doubles what's it called? Lead. It doubles
yeah.
the lead cost. Otherwise, it's the same cost, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, like flame rounds are expensive because they take fuel, and fuel is the large clan's lifeblood, you know, because they're always riding around in helicopters and cars and shit like that. So making flame rounds as a solo player is probably viable, but large clan it's not because it's so expensive. You wouldn't be able to ride your cars around. You know, it's kind of funny. Fuel is also a resource in Rust for meds, so that you can cripple yourself that way too. I believe in real life. I think they make hypodermic drugs. I believe use glycerin. That's fuel. Coming in 500 meters.
Okay. That'll be a good chance for you to see the base. I'm
Yeah.
pretty satisfied with what I've set up
Yeah,
here.
this is great. I really like that. Yes, I'm sad that we're losing this in 2 weeks. I'm glad that you have the what's the word?
3 weeks.
Or 3 weeks. Yeah. I'm glad you have the desire to do it because I like kind of lost my. I have a serious problem with resets. It kills my desire to play pretty much entirely. I am here. Oh wait, no, this is. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I landed at the wrong spot.
Yeah, you just gotta follow my blip.
For some reason, I came to the tier 3 that I have next door. They really gotta get backing up better. Ugh, I'm gonna just pick up this damn helicopter. I'm so heavy I can't walk.
Yeah, there's so many animals out here in the winter biome. I'm finding a lot more deer, sure, but there's bears, cougars, and even sometimes wolves just everywhere.
The frame rate's definitely better. A lot less grass.
It's really neat because the cougars, at least, I don't know if the wolves do, but the cougars will get in fights with zombies. So if you fight them at the right time, you might actually see them in a duke, or they're killing each
What's
other.
up, Bacon?
So, yeah, so check out the crafting platform here.
Oh wow, this is awesome, dude.
Yeah, see, I
had no
designed it
idea.
specifically. So if you hear a scream, you just pop your head out the entrance of the base, and there should be a screamer here where we can actually just pop it.
Is this a custom build or did you use somebody else's design?
This was entirely my idea, my design.
Wow, this is awesome, dude.
Actually, so was the main base. This whole thing.
We can make you some money doing a video about this, probably.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go make a money video for clicks, you could explain like how to set up horde base or how to set up main base crafting.
Nope, nope. I am Skycat Live. I am live 14 hours a day. When the fuck would I have time to make a video?
I don't know. But still, I thought it was a brilliant idea putting your crafting on a platform base where you can easily just shoot anything, because it adds a little bit of running, but not much.
We could do a connector between this base and that base where you never even have to touch the ground.
Yeah, we could. I still want there to be a path through the spikes that you can use to get up. I mean, I don't think we're gonna have a lot of zombies coming through there anyway, and even if they do, it's fine because you can just jump up and get on the ladder.
What else you got here? Oh my god, what else do you have here? What?
Bottom floor.
Oh my god.
Bottom floor is like a parking garage. Oh yeah. So heat. I didn't finish that conversation. Torches generate heat, so you don't want to put torches up for base lighting. Electric lights don't cause heat, so that's why I want the solar panels. If we put a solar generator up on the roof, it creates almost no heat, and then we can use the light and power the whole base. We can even set up like some auto turrets in the basement in case a zombie wanders in there.
I dumped all
That's,
this in the second dump box from the bottom. I'm just trying to get light is all, so you know where the loot is. But I'll sort it in a second.
but yeah,
Sorry.
so
I'm listening. Yeah.
so that's the idea I've got behind why I don't have lights anywhere, and I hate it. I hate not having lighting right now, but I don't want to cause any heat that's going to pull zombies. I want to try to do this base right from the sense of I already have resources and ways to build bases.
It's a good template for when we go live. Yep. Ouch. Oh, did I land on... Oh, I landed on spikes. Ah.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you jump down. I've surrounded most of the base with spikes just as a wanderer precaution. I don't want random zombies finding their way here. Since I built the base, I haven't had a single zombie come over here yet. So when I was getting hit by those streamers when I dismantled everything, I think that's because my auger was generating heat. Because your mechanical tools do generate heat, and the auger is a fucking heat. Yeah, I'm searching for words, but the auger makes a fuck ton of heat.
Oh, I did not know that.
So that's
using it
why
or
the
having
streamers were
it?
hitting me. Using it.
Using it, okay.
Even turning it on makes noise, but when you're actually using it to mine stuff, yeah, it'll spawn zombies. That's why you get random zombies will come into your cave when you're mining, even if you're kind of deep down, because the game spawns them and they're attracted to you.
Yeah,
But,
the sound in this game is actually very good.
yeah, so I've got first level is like a little car garage almost. There's nothing there but supports and empty space. I don't care what you do down there. Just expect that zombies can get in there.
Okay.
And then, I mean, we could put like some turrets down there so that if a zombie ever does burrow through our walls or come in through the entrance, then they just get wasted by the turrets. That's one option. But yeah, so second level is the living quarters. That's where all the boxes are. That's where our bedroll should be, which you should probably put one down, by the way.
Oh, yes,
And then
thank you for reminding
third
me.
floor is farming. I'm only going to have farming plots up there, so don't put shit there if it's not a farming plot.
Where would I find cloth? It's like...
You need fiber, which is just grass downstairs.
Yeah, thank you.
On
That's a
the
good
floor.
point. Yeah. I don't have a
Use-
knife on me.
Yeah, you need to bring your axe back and start using that.
I
Your
have
stone
it
axe.
on my drone. Oh, no. Well, I was using a knife for this, but I don't know. I think I left my knife at the old base, I guess.
Oh, clay. I should have asked you to bring clay. I am in desperate need of that. I can't even make farm plots
I'll
right
just
now.
dig. That's fine.
It's harder to get clay here because there's snow. Don't dig next to the base, please.
Okay.
Well, try to do it like a plot or two over. I want the base's ground as pristine as possible.
Well, this isn't the base. This is the next plot over.
Well, yeah, I would rather be like further than the next plot over.
Okay.
All right. So I do want to get off within half an hour and go get some fireworks, then go have fun with the 4th. Do you want to go hit a quest quick since the trader's just open?
No, I'm down for anything, yeah.
Alright, let's get a little fun. By the way, I intentionally left this ATM
Yeah.
like in front of the base. It should in time respawn the cash that's normally inside of it, so it's technically an infinite money generator. A small scale infinite money generator.
Oh, I left my helicopter in the base.
Alright, let's see what quest Joel has for me.
Oh, I have the miners set on, and I'll need to make an armor change.
Oh, you brought the armor, so you should be fine, right?
Uh-huh. I'm just saying that it's going to hold me up.
Well, I need a minute to figure out what quest I want anyway.
Rogue, enforcer sunglasses.
I just never see the vendors carry solar panel banks, and I don't think you can make them. I think you have to get them off a vendor.
I forgot to check the vendor, I'm sorry.
That's fine. I've seen solar panel banks on vendors before, but that was always in the past when I wasn't trying to set up electricity, and now that I am trying to set up electricity, I can just never find them with solar. Or I'll find them with a solar panel, and they'll want like 20-something thousand caps or dukes for it, but never the bank that you have to put them in.
Okay, truck's down if you want to take it. And I have my heli. No, I don't. I have my armor. Yep, armor's set, and I need my heli, and then I'm ready. Where is it? Oh, no, I guess I just didn't pick it up, or what? Yeah, I didn't pick it up. Oh, I landed on the roof.
Heli's on the roof.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Alright, truck is locked, which is fine. I don't want to use it right now. Oh, shit, we just got 2 screamers spawned outside the base, it looks like.
Yeah.
No, I'm not joking. Like, they're glowing. Fucking sniper just takes them out. I haven't seen 2 screamers spawn before. That's interesting.
All set.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what would have spawned them besides the water collectors. It must be the water collectors because there's no heat generated by this base right now. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I did not bring fucking Desert Eagle ammo.
I have a little bit in the base. If you check that first ammo bin.
First ammo, okay.
Not a lot, but maybe enough to get you started.
Not 762, but that first ammo bin.
I haven't put anything in the named ammo bins. It's just the generic ammo bin.
Yeah, all I need is a stack, yeah.
I figured I was going to use the generic ammo bins as like a dump bin, and then once there's a bunch of ammo in it, then I'll start sorting it. Thankfully, I have effectively unlimited space to store shit.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, we have a tier 6 infested clear at Red Mesa compound if you want to get ballsy, but you don't have the ammo for that, I think.
I do have the ammo. I do. I'm all set. I even have piercing.
How much ammo?
I don't know, 2,000 or 3,000 rounds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's plenty.
Yeah, I always keep 3,000 rounds. I'm not trying to leave you in the lurch, you know.
All right. If you want to live dangerously, we can live dangerously. We may very well die here.
Absolutely. I don't give a fuck about that. I need to see the T6. I'm in it for the content. I don't care about dying.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's hard to get the other guys to actually get on these days. So, yeah, we should do that. And then I'll be done for the, well, at least done for now. Oh, we got a zombie that showed up at the base. Let's waste it quick. To the southwest of the base. Oh, you got a burb. Okay, I think that was the horde down. I'm gonna grab any ammo that I want really quick. Alright, I think I'm good. Yeah, we also need to bring over some food because I don't have food production going down yet.
I have food. I brought food if you need it. I have 20.
No, I have food. I'm talking about.
Wait, here, take the truck, right? Or you want to fly? Okay.
Yeah, it's a kilometer and a half away.
All right.
It might be at the edge of the desert biome, is what I'm thinking. Red Mesa's a little ways away. Oh wait, no, this is northeast. It's at the edge of the forest. It looks like just barely into the snow. It must be a this is probably, I mean, obviously it's a Half-Life reference, but this base is tiny. You wouldn't know it's a tier 5.
It's a Black Mesa compound.
Yeah, it's clearly some gigantic fucking underground bunker.
Cool.
Going off the skull count for how fucking tiny this base is. Got a bear behind you. There we go. I'm gonna drop my motorcycle just so I can store shit in it, and then I'm gonna keep my gyro on me in my quick slots. So that way, if I die for whatever reason, my gyro will still be on me. All right, you ready?
You should unlock your bike so I can combine stacks on it. But yeah.
Well, I don't want someone else coming and jacking my bike while we're doing
Good
this.
point. Yeah, good point.
There we go. It took like 10 seconds to start the thing.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
That's an interesting start. Oh, there's a mountain kitty coming in.
2 hits to kill
Another
that car.
bear. No, oh, dude, there's fucking landmines everywhere. This mountain
Okay.
lion just wandered into the landmines and flew up like 3 times. So, yeah, apparently we gotta watch for landmines in this one. I, unfortunately, just unlearned my perk that gave me the ability to wrench landmines up, so I don't know that I can safely get that kitty cat. I could probably jump over it, actually. Yep. Alright, don't follow me through the landmines. I'm trying to get the cat. Now, if I had the perk that lets me salvage landmines, I would go nuts, because you can straight up pick them up and then reuse them or sell them. Wait, do I have the talent? Ah, shit, I got 2 points. Where is the perk? The infiltrator? Yeah, I need 3 points to be able to pick up landmines. That sucks. If I level up, I might actually come back and pick up those landmines.
Remember in Fallout 3, the landmine town? I forget the name of it now.
It's the one where that one sniper's on the perch and he's just sniping you the whole time.
And there's like landmines all over the town. That was such good RP in my opinion.
Alright, let me try to get a few sneaky kills since they aren't, or just start shooting. Tier 6, so it's kind of scary, you know?
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
I mean, I opened sneak.
Oh, I've seen tier 6s where we get fucking mobs, so I kind of want to take it a little more safe, is all. When we're not
I
in
didn't mean to
combat,
jump
you know?
the gun. Yeah.
Every zombie I kill with my crossbow is one zombie I don't have to unload my clip into. Especially because we've never done this tier 6, so I have no idea what kind of shit we're gonna get besides a lot of it.
I think this will take hours.
I don't think hours, but we'll see. I just know I'm going to get off afterwards. Is that a screamer? No, it's not. I think I heard a screamer though, but it's not one of the red blips. Oh, hey, there's a bunch of zombies in that building. Alright, watch on the noise. I'm sneak killing.
Master, we are not alone.
There are so many fucking zombies in that red bunker. And yeah, my crossbow is definitely killing even like the glowing soldiers in one headshot. Alright, I can't hit any others from here, it looks like. But I seriously just thinned the horde at least.
You can hit where I'm standing. Right here. You can hit his head. Oh, nice, you got him.
Oh, here's another angle. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking glowing soldiers in there. This would have been a difficult one to just go in live.
Wow, this one over here goes very, very, very deep. Something like 7 or 8, 9 stories deep. See it?
Yeah, that could be the entire base. I mean, this is literally like a Resident Evil kind of thing. This is basically Umbrella Corp. Did you just fall?
No.
Okay, no.
Just
Yeah, there's a bunch of
I was testing the wood to see if it did that, and it did. There, you can take a headshot where I'm standing.
Yeah, let me line that up.
What's something shooting at us now? From somewhere. Something's
Uh-huh.
lobbing... Oh, this guy out there, I see him.
Yeah, there's nothing lobbing. They can't.
There it is, he's spitting at us. It's a fatty spitting at us, and it just barely missed us. Oh yeah, they're aggro now.
Yeah, I started using my sniper rifle, so now they know I'm here. Oh wow, there's so many of these fuckers. Aren't you glad that I killed most of them in
Yes,
stealth without
yes, I
them even
am.
knowing we're here? That would have been a serious attack.
There, see, you hear it? Something is ranging at us.
Well, there's still nothing ranged besides the big bloated mutant
Oh,
zombies.
he's
and
outside the wall behind us.
Oh, I don't think we have to worry about them because they
Nope,
don't get.
now we don't, but before he was almost hitting us.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Man, this hunting rifle's weak.
Yeah, the sniper rifle even only really hurts them if it's stealth
roof,
or.
roof.
Oh yeah, they finally broke through. Looks like. Yeah, if you're not getting headshots, even the sniper rifle's not actually good. Headshots and stuff. Yeah, that's crazy how many zombies are in there. There's one on you.
There is. Oh, I see him. There's a glass window. Oh, sorry, a glass ceiling that leads down, and right here, one floor, so we could do an approach there.
Gotcha.
Oops. Oh, thank you. But yeah, right there is some glass that'll lead down in if you want.
I think we can probably get it from here, since we both have the.
There's a
parkour.
lot of entrances. I'm just pointing them out. Going in. Loot room, come in. It's
This
safe.
is the holy shit. We found the loot
You
room.
went directly to the loot room, Begon. We can go
I've
lead
got a
basically.
bad feeling about this.
I don't want to take the
Unintentionally.
key. Watch the key. No. Oh.
Yeah.
Uh.
Well, let's loot the loot room and then we can stash it away. Holy shit. Infested cache. There's so much ammo in here.
Nice.
Oh fuck, dude.
Huh?
This. I thought these would be tier 6 infesteds. The schematic for vehicle plow mod schematic for the 4x4.
Very good.
Reduces damage taken when objects hit the front, increases damage to blocks and entities. So what it means is now we can, if I put this on the 4x4, it's basically a snow plow in the wasteland.
Yep, and you can go right through a monument, and all the loot will fall.
Yeah, it'll
Do it in
well,
Fortnite all the time.
You can't just crash through
Are you
buildings. I'm
sure?
but-
Are you sure? We need to
Yes,
see.
I'm quite sure.
All right.
Pretty sure you can't just use it to demo an entire building.
See the what do they call those, cow killers, or no? What are they called? Cow something. Cow something. Whatever that front battering ram on trucks are called. They have them in Fortnite. You don't have to bother looting buildings. You can just run through with a monster truck and res the building and loot all the stuff afterwards. It's so fun.
All right, go ahead and loot the special end of the chest.
Got it.
I'm gonna want to go back to the motorcycle. Well, that's handy. I was wondering how the fuck there were that many zombies, and loot room makes sense.
10 blade traps. Yeah, I've got a dump.
You can salvage the blade traps. They're not valuable. We already have a ton of them.
I didn't know. Okay.
All right, beaver box is open too.
Dealing with inventory real quick.
Got a level 6 steel axe. That's handy. Alright, I am headed over the motorcycle to dump. I'd recommend you throw down a motorcycle and do the same thing.
Using the magazines.
Or, actually, I probably should switch to the gyro, because gyro holds a little more space, and we're using a gyro to get out of here anyway, I figure.
A motor tool small tank mod. Increases tank size by 50% for chainsaws and augers. Okay, or not with you, but on my way. You know, if you're pressed for time, we could all write, like, stop now, because I bet this takes a while.
No, I don't think it'll be too bad.
You're okay? Okay.
Alright, so I want to check it out. I haven't done this one yet.
Sweet.
I really think you should just throw down your own gyro and
I did.
put your stuff in there.
I did. It's right here.
Oh, okay. I thought you were putting down boxes or something.
No.
Alright, I still have some good amounts of ammo on me, but otherwise I think I'm pretty well cleared up. Now I'm ready to go back in.
Almost. M60 machine gun, tier 5.
Oh, don't delete it.
I'm not. I'm just saying we pulled one. Okay, ready, I think. Okay, all set. Sorry.
I can actually make a tier 4 machine gun now.
Nice.
But yeah, let's go down what looks to be like the generic entrance they actually intended us to go down. Which I'm guessing is this hole in the wall.
Oh, you're outside. Oops. Okay. Oh, I fell. Come back up.
Oh no, we can't go down here unless if we just start
Yeah, it's
breaking
like
the walls, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, it must be this building we have to go into.
Well, there's like, you know, we could go a lot of different ways. Yeah, this is probably the normal way.
Yeah, I want to go down the normal path and experience the proper way now that we've already found the loot room. I literally just thought I was killing zombies that we were going to have to worry about later. I didn't realize I was opening up the loot room.
The whole point of the monument is learning where the loot room is, so then you don't ever have to do it again.
Well, or you can do the cheesy thing and just start the quest, do the loot room, and then peace out.
Which is what we'll do.
Yeah.
No, you do the loot room and then reset, then
You just fucking activated everything again. Get back here. I can't help you right now because I'm going to shoot you on accident. You sure you don't want to get back there and live?
It wasn't that I couldn't. It was that I couldn't move. They wedged me. I was wedged behind the door.
And you also activated all the zombies.
I did.
Well, if all the encounters are like this from now on, this should be an easy clear. like all the vehicles, though. If I actually had inventory to loot them, I'd be very happy. I'd recommend you don't break down cars when we're in the middle of a dungeon. That's more like a come back later sort of thing. Because the cars will murder your inventory. There's a zombie just over there and I can't see it.
Don't stand up.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Let me know if I'm blocking you. Sorry, if you want like where I'm standing.
Oh, backing up, backing up. That's still in here.
Behind it. Oh, never mind. Ah. Got him. I don't know where he came from, but he did a lot of damage to me. Fucking drone is directly blocking the headshots.
Yeah, it's been bugging me. Oh, band yourself up.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, where's this fucking butthole that's on my map that I can't find? I need... Oh, never mind. The zombie is fucking somewhere, and he's definitely whacking on something.
A lot jumped in. A lot fell in. Come behind us, behind us. I'm gonna deal with these. 7, 8.
Okay, good.
Fell in from up top. Yeah. Ooh, crates.
Oh, that is my next point. I just leveled up. I can get that one talent to.
Oh
pick
yeah,
up
my XP food. Here, do you want some XP food?
No, I'm fine.
Alright.
Now this shit lets me pick up landmines. I definitely want to get it now. So now when we finish, I can go get those mines. There's some damage reduction pills here on the right if you want them.
I love fort bites. Using them right now.
Really wish I could tell if the zombie was above or below us. I wonder if he's over here.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
I have a sprained arm.
Found him. He was up here in this room.
Okay.
Just some fenced-in biker zombie in a room we're not supposed to be in yet, whacking on a wall and driving me nuts.
Do you wish me to ascend?
Nah, stay
Okay,
there.
good. All right.
This was clearly a skip, and then I'm not going to do that skip. It looks like we're supposed to go this way here. I just wanted to kill that zombie because I don't like the idea of leaving a zombie behind me that's going to keep whacking on walls and shit.
There's something up there. Got it. Nice. Tool chest.
You're not breaking that door down, are you?
Yeah, because I'm just... What else are we doing? You know?
Go up the ladder.
Yep. But I mean, you're only like 5 feet in front of me.
I'm in the room that you're trying to break into because I just walked.
Yep.
This goes down pretty far.
I just like breaking doors in case we have to run away. It's a ladder leading down some... Oh, no, never mind. This place is awesome. So well designed. If you
I
really...
mean, I can tell something called Red Mesa Compound was going to be unique because they wanted to be a throwback.
Somebody really loved this place. This is some of the best monument design I've ever seen.
Oh, this is a dead end. Oh, over here. I think I see a ladder.
I just want to see what's past. You found it? Okay.
Yeah, there's a ladder down.
Yeah, I was like, I saw the ladder, but it doesn't really go anywhere we don't need. We couldn't jump to.
Yeah, well, it appears down is where we're headed off to. Oh, Shaun the Sheep just paused because Netflix is a fuckhead. Just a second, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Okay, I'm back. My poor little boy.
Yeah.
He gets so angry when Shaun the Sheep turns off. He's very sad.
I get angry when that happens too. You know, I can relate.
It's run by shitheads that think an auto pause feature is a good blocker to people streaming.
If the 7-day server were to go down right now, I would be extremely upset. Just like he's upset about Shaun the Sheep, you know?
Well, this is definitely where we're going next. Let's not go in the hole until we check out what's down here first.
I'm not going anywhere but 5 feet behind you or 10 feet behind you.
Okay. Yeah, as much as I want to go break down locked doors, I'm trying to get the normal experience instead of skipping.
My senses
Yeah, I'm staying on the
have
left.
something.
I'll stay on the right.
Left. Dogs. 3 dogs. 2 dogs.
Behind us, behind us.
Oops, okay. Scared to shoot.
Not a lot behind us, but there are a few.
I am wedged. Oh.
Alright, I think we made it. I had enough zombies hitting me, I got a concussion there.
Yeah. What's that? What is that sound? Is something oh no, it's you? Okay. No,
Oh,
it's something spitting,
no.
I think. Something spitting at us.
Yeah, it could be a mutant spitter.
It's de-aggroed. No, it's aggroed.
That sounds like a screamer summoning friends. Or rather, it sounds like a screamer trying to find us. Okay, there's definitely a lot of dead zombies, or sleeping zombies in that next room. I would like to try sniping, so please stay back. Okay, yeah, it just opens.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
This is some of the best co-op gameplay I've ever witnessed. I wish games really force this kind of ethos more.
Ah, shit, I missed him. Because that hitbox detection in that chair. Alright, well, I got the rest.
We got aggro coming in behind us. Saw a big blue one move through the grate.
Yeah,
coming in.
it's only like 1 or 2, though. We don't have real aggro.
Yeah, it's not real aggro, no. I was just saying it happened. He's a big guy.
Looked like it was a hazmat.
He's fatty. Not a fatty, but a cop, I think. I'm not sure.
Okay, I definitely see some stuff. Oh, check your weapon. Make sure it's repaired.
I have. Don't stand up.
I'm trying to snipe here. Yeah, I guess that's not bad. I got one at least.
If you stand up, you die.
Yeah, I'm staying where I am.
I'm just warning you.
Like, unless if I have to get out of here, I'm staying still. Looks like I make sniper rifle quality 1 now.
Ooh, I get to go to the bar in 45 minutes. It's fucking sweet. Or no, they canceled today. I forgot. They canceled. I forgot. Damn it.
You got passed out drunk last night. I don't think you need to do that again.
No, well, I'm going to the bar for social. I've not been to a local bar in 5 years, something like that, and I'm trying to find me a nice woman. Gonna go start going to the bars and the clubs in Friday Night Magic, I think. That's what I usually do.
Just don't go and tell her how you want to kill a bunch of game developers because they make games.
Oh, no, I will absolutely say that. I didn't say want to kill. I said prosecute, as in put oversight for the industry like every other industry. I didn't say kill developers.
You were talking about wanting them to die.
No, I didn't make any threats against developers.
Not a direct threat. You didn't say you're going to go get a knife and kill them, but
no, I didn't.
It's
I did not
happy if they
threaten
died.
developers with violence. No, I said I want them prosecuted. I would really like to see Bethesda prosecuted for what they did to the Creation Club just this year. I believe it's like $1 billion lawsuit that just hasn't happened.
I'd like to see Todd Howard get in a wrestling match with the Booty Warrior too.
Yeah. So there's 2 right there. I just didn't want to ruin your opening.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
3. Don't stand up.
There might be more. See, there's 100% a screamer prowling around here. I think that was all of them.
I went from software to prosecuted in Japan for selling a DLC that I can't play on a game I've beaten before. I believe they should lose like half their fucking stock. But I don't wish violence on these people. I want them to hit them where they actually something they actually care about, which is money. Violence won't fix them. Money. They have to be prosecuted now. I would like From Software to be disbanded. That's how bad that you can tell how much I hate them.
Alright, looks like we go up through this elevator.
Everybody loves From Software, and that's how you can tell I've got
I've
to be bonded about this. I cannot do the ladder. There we go. Oh, fell.
I almost fucking wasted you when you ran in front of me there.
I don't think I ran in front of you. I think it was like you shoved me, maybe.
So there is a ladder going up here as well. I'm hoping we're not missing anything by going here first. Because there's definitely an offices kind of environment here now.
I want to see Nintendo disbanded for attacking the community for building Smash Brothers communities and litigating them. I'm not doing anything. Don't stand up.
Yeah, this sneaky stuff.
Watch the fire.
All right, that was it for them.
Like, Nintendo litigated kids who were trying to fucking build a Splatoon community and sued them. Fuck these developers,
Yeah,
straight up.
well,
you know?
and they wanted to take down Power Roll too. They
Yeah.
just couldn't find enough legal reasons to do
Fuck
it.
these piece of shit. It's not like the developers are bad. It's the HR and the fucking, you know, the Todd Howards that are bad. The developers themselves are just misguided. But the suits that run the businesses need to be prosecuted.
Master, we are not alone.
Backing up.
Jammed or so? No, I have to pull ammo off my drone, but I'm gonna help you.
All right, I closed the door. We have a moment. They won't break through that door fast.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, you're back at it.
Back at it. Yep. I'm gonna
Opening.
take right side. You take left. Don't ever move middle. Got something
That's
side?
weird.
Yeah, through the wall or something.
Well, we know she's somewhere nearby. She just can't get to us, so she's pissed off. Okay, there's 2 hatches here into a water tank, it looks like.
More? Oh my god! You walked through my
What the fuck?
You walked through my hole. I'm sorry.
You shot me.
I did. I thought you were a zombie.
Wasn't an auger.
It's my fault, Began. I'm so sorry.
I know. I'm coming back in. I'll put up. Ah, fuck, I'm outside the base.
I wasted our time. Do you want to just stop?
No, I want to finish.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just didn't think you'd walk in the front of my hole. I'm so sorry.
You shouldn't have been making the hole.
Why? It's a better approach than what you were doing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was.
All
I
the
killed
zombies
6
were-
of
no.
them. I killed 6 of them
Zombies were dead.
headshot.
The zombies were dead and there were hatches.
How would I know that? I can't see that.
I told you there were hatches and you should just go through the hatches.
Oh, I'm sorry I killed you.
Well, at least we can still get you rewards, but yeah, we gotta hurry because
Yeah, right. I'll probably die in here. You ran your head in my headshot hole. It's my fault, but don't walk into my headshot hole.
literally the only way to go forward.
Yes, but
Keep hoping I'm gonna find that screamer on my way back so I can waste it. I'm really tired of that screamer making noise.
I think she's in the next room and we're about to kill her. I can hear her like meleeing like 3 feet away.
I mean, I hear her outside.
Oh no, your
She's-
screamer is different. Yeah, this is not a screamer that I'm hearing. I don't know the sounds well enough yet.
Thankfully, the
Damn it.
screamer is not on the have to kill it list, but it's still gonna be looking for us and try to summon hordes.
My scrub ass keeps killing more Begon than zombies. Ugh.
Let's see. You didn't just shoot me. You had the time because you literally swapped weapons and then fired at me.
No, I didn't swap weapons. I had the 5.56 or sorry, 7.62. the
Oh, you had
entire
your
time.
auger out. You swapped to your weapon.
Yeah, I swapped to the weapon. No, I saw zombies. Something. I saw something move, so I was scoping the hole, which is how I domed you. It's not. This wasn't bad because it's helping me learn what to look for in the future. You know, like so I'm holding this. You know, I'm holding this hole, and I should have made it's laziness on my fault. I should have understood that you would be coming down the pipe, and I'm not doing that sort of thinking. I've been playing solo for like 18 months or something, and I'm not so used to squad mechanics anymore. So, you know, and while the death is unfortunate and shitty, like it at least helps me understand what my weaknesses are, and I'll get better.
So on my way back, I can't help but pick up all the landmines that were around the base because shit.
I thought you said you couldn't do that.
I told you I leveled up again.
Oh, you leveled. Oh.
I told you I was one level shy of what I needed to get that perk. So as soon as we leveled mid base clear, I took the perk. And of course, when I'm dead, I see almost 200 landmines. I'm gonna go pick them up first before I come back in. I have 182 hubcap mines now.
They probably scrap well too. Find my pen, it like dropped or something dumb. So stupid.
Oh, well, I found some of the zombies she's been summoning. Problem is, they don't have a lot of ammo. I might have to pull from my drone.
What happened to my pen?
Which is another reason why it's good to have a drone, because I can have an ammo reserve when I die. Oh, found her. Okay. Glowing Screamer is down. Should not have that issue anymore.
I'm just sitting on your bag, so you can like find it. Well, I guess you have
There's an icon for my bag.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So then I'm gonna move forward then.
Yeah, well, be careful, because you don't have two guns aimed at whatever comes at you. That, and I don't want to have more delays than we already have just from this.
Yeah.
I'm descending the like missile silos right now.
All right. Water, cool. So another thing that we're... Another thing we're kind of like combating is like in Rust, most times, not all the time, but most times when you kill a teammate, they're not killed. If you dome headshot them, they'll probably full die, but like, you know, most times they're not, right? And so we're trained to kill first and ask questions later, you know? You're trained to panic shot your friends even and just pick them up, right? Yeah, that's terrible for that kind of what do you call that? Like a I don't know. That strategy is terrible for this game. Terrible. You know? Like in Rust, I would have just picked you up, you know? So we fire the you called it panic shooting, but honestly in a lot of games you have to do that or you die, you know?
Alright, well, I've recovered my corpse finally.
I'm just one room ahead of you. I like thinned out so you could loot.
Oh, that Screamer's dead now.
Well, it was a good headshot. I only had like a millisecond window and I fucking pegged it. It was like a headshot for the ages, but it was terrible.
I see one.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hold on. Sample.
Right side, doorway, my angle. Come back. You're about to aggro him. Watch it. Watch it. Don't walk in front of that door. Here he comes. Well,
I see him.
he's padding around. Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally hit the window.
Nice shot. Hey man, nice shot. That's why I say, hey man, nice shot.
Oh wow, there's like 10 military zombies in that room.
That's why I was like, don't aggro.
Well, thankfully we're clearing at least half the room before we pull.
I like doing T6's duo. I think it's fun. It's the level of difficulty I want. There's 5 or so back there. I assume you saw them, but...
Yeah, I know. I skipped past a few. I'm trying to clear out what's in front of me first.
Yeah.
Oh, there's quite a few over here.
Yeah, I was like... There's no way they would not detect that. That's silly.
Stealth archery is pretty insane as long as you have the ability to one-shot them.
Yep. But, I mean, they've got to cater to all the people raised on Bethesda games. I have no issue with it. Another one behind the pillar, by the way. 2.
Alright, these ones are all dead.
A lot better. Yeah.
This one's clear, and then I'll double back and get those ones we missed.
What was that?
Alright, this room at least is clear. I'm gonna go back and kill the ones we saw. Yeah, there really are zombies just everywhere back here. You don't see it until you actually go and methodically clear like I'm doing, but there's a lot of them.
Is he alive? No, he's dead.
Alright, I think I just cleared an entire encounter area without a single combat.
It was free XP for me, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, it adds up quick when it's that much.
Music seems foreboding, like we're about to have a bad encounter.
Hold on.
Roger. I'm gonna take your right side of the door. Sorry, didn't mean to block.
Ah, shit. Oh, they didn't wake him up. That's weird.
Spotted enemies. Prepare for
Oh, that was
combat.
an event. They're coming. I don't know if they're even aggroed yet. Staying
Don't
still.
move left. Don't move left.
All right, moving.
I'm on your left side.
Yeah, it's always weird when you get those scripted events that spawn zombies on you. That's why I don't feel safe doing like a solo stealth run, because there's always going to be something like that.
In time, you will.
Oh, this is where I popped up and killed that one biker that wouldn't stop making the noise.
I'm gonna switch to toggle crouch now. Be right back.
Alright, yeah, my poor little boy's getting so bored. He stopped watching Shaun the Sheep. Now he's trying to stick a soldier in the back of a chair. A little soldier toy. That's how he tells me he's bored. Oh, I think we're done. Yeah, we're at the loot room.
Okay, well that's good timing. Yeah. Sweet.
Well, you have the quest tracking still. Does it say it's completed? The clear?
1 sec. I'm in the menu. Hold on. I'm just making a keybind change. Wait, jump is. Oops.
Got a bad feeling about
Now
this.
I got it. Now I got it.
Okay, there was literally just one soldier zombie in the loot room standing there. Alright, well, if you got it, that's perfect, because that means we can go back to base and I can get off.
Yeah. This is so well designed. I loved this. I'll run this like 20 times. I don't care.
Oh, it was a cool dungeon. Next time I'm probably just going to get the loot room and get the fuck out, unless we have a real group that wants to just blast it.
Yeah.
But it's nice having a tier 6 that's in our backyard, though. And now I've got verification that all those really good late game vehicle recipes do indeed drop off tier 6 end chests. That's kind of what I was suspecting. This death penalty you gave is going to take forever to wear off because I'm so high level.
I think they should have. One of the ways they could improve this game is I like how there's 6 levels of tiers, but there should be like 2,000 levels of tiers, and that you should just be able to play it forever and keep upgrading your heli till it's super fast, keep upgrading your bike till it's super fast, axe, auger, weapons, all that stuff.
Well, they're going to increase difficulty throughout. Oh, by the way, right below us, I think that's where the player base is.
Okay.
That. Oh wait, no. Well, below me. Sorry, you're behind me a bit. It's one of the like ruined skyscrapers. It's not really a dungeon. Well, it's a zero skull dungeon kind of thing. I think they literally just took one over, because you can see some player boxes on the top of a ruined building.
Yeah, I've been here once before, I think, actually. No, that was the last time we played. I saw their base when we did a T6 in Wasteland.
Oh, this is good. I got my poor little boy wondering when I'm going to get off so we can go do stuff.
Fireworks.
I mean, I don't even know how much he understands of what's going on, the whole nonverbal autism thing, but I hope he understands we're going to have a fun day.
He understands a lot more than you think.
Well, he will understand later, I'm sure.
How old is he?
He's 4.
Oh no, yeah, never mind. Age-wise, yeah, he probably needs a couple more years before he's totally.
Well, some things he's all right for his age on, but in some ways he's
Mm-hmm.
operationally like a 2-year-old.
Wait till you see what his skill is gonna be. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I'm
whatever
hoping
he
about that later. But
whatever he chooses, he's gonna be super good at it. That's how autism works. You get deficiencies in certain things, and you know, like for instance, I can remember the lyrics for like 600,000 songs or something like that. That's an example of it. My ex-girlfriend slash best friend, she can cite pi to like 86 places or something. Or I think when she did it competitively, she got to like 350 or something like that. But she recite pi for some reason. She just decided that she wanted to memorize pi when she was like 10 years old, so she did. As much as she can keep in her memory, anyways. I love seeing autistic people. It's kind of like a D&D like character spec roll or something like that. So you might not have a lot of dexterity because you're bumbling and you're autistic, but you might be super strong. Might have a lot of strength, or you might be super fucking intelligent or super charismatic. You know. So you get
like Nikola Tesla was super fucking autistic.
Mhm.
You've heard about his super fucking
a lot of zombies.
Oh wow, that's a lot of them.
Prepare for conflict.
Sorry, they just look like they were about to aggro
Yeah.
you.
And Nikola Tesla had this fucking thing. He hated pearl necklaces. If he saw a woman wearing a pearl necklace at a party,
I love that story. I love that story. I have weird things like that too. Yeah. Idiosyncratic love. So wait till you see what his skill is going to be. The more deeply autistic they are, the more super fucking gifted they are at something. So just wait till you figure out what it is. It's going to be it'll make you marvel.
He won't stop grabbing me and bumping me, so he's
so,
very
okay,
much wanting me to get off the computer.
Have a good day,
I'll-
Begon. Happy 4th of July. See you later. Ooh, level 5 chainsaw, not bad for that. I'll keep that in my drone. Is his drone parked right there? Yeah, his drone just parks, huh? Okay. Alright, what do I do today? I was supposed to go to the bar from 1 till 4, but my parents canceled because they were like, we don't want you to drink and you should just stay home. And I was like, okay. I was like, ah. So and then they were like, and we don't want to go back out or anything. We don't want to do. They didn't want to do a movie today. So I was like, well, okay, I'll go be social and stuff. But the problem is, we only own one car, and they're off doing family stuff. So I could take a fucking $30-$40 Uber to the club or the bar, and then a $30 or $40 Uber back, you know, but that's $80 of my $100 budget. What am I going to do at the bar? I'm going to buy like 2 drinks and slap a 20 down, and I'm going to be like, well, you know, and I can't even buy a girl a drink or anything like that. Well, I can, but my money's in savings, and I don't want to move it around. It's this whole fucking hassle. So I guess I'm stuck playing video games today, which is okay, but I did actually have a whole social day planned, and it kind of... like, having one car kind of screws me. I think I'm gonna buy a moped. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy a is it a moped? Yeah, it's a moped. Yeah, I think I wanna go to Google. I wanna buy a moped. Nice. Wow. Why do you do that? You're so annoying. What moped? Best cheap moped 2024, right? Yep, for car drivers. Yep, Fortnite. Thank you, Fortnite. I'd like to sub to your channel.
But everything works. Look at this horn.
There's my moped! Look, I owned that moped. I wiped out on it, and I fucked up. I got a concussion on the left side of my brain. I damaged some of my inner ear and hearing and stuff, and I wiped out on the concrete. I had like a aneurysm or something. We don't know what happened. It was either a stroke or an aneurysm or something. I just passed out on a moped like at 3:30 in the morning. I wasn't tired or anything. I just blacked out on a moped. I have no idea what happened. I wasn't drunk or high or anything at all. I just wiped out on a fucking moped. I wasn't even in possession, you know. When I woke up, I was in jail because of charges that I had previously incurred, like, I don't know, a year and a half before. But I mean, like during the moped accident itself, you know, usually it would have been like probably like driving under the influence, like of drugs and maybe possession. But I mean, I was actually like 100% that night. 100%. I was not high. I was not in possession. I was not driving exhausted or anything else. So I didn't catch any charges there, which was lucky. But I definitely did catch charges because they processed me. They found that I had 2 previous charges for theft and possession. So I woke up in jail, which kind of sucks. I was in a fucking coma for 5 days, and that's my, I forget the name. I forget the name of this moped, but it looked exactly like this. I'm not sure if it's the exact same model, but it was so fun. I had this wonderful red moped.
And it's hung on like Mr. Potato Head's nutsack, but right, and it's like the motor can't wait. In North America, you need trucks for hauling all.
No, you don't.
That free.
No, you don't.
Check this out.
It comes with a cool box on the back.
Our Aprilia holds 12 Starbucks cups. The Vespa holds 15.
Or you can put a box on the back like a normal person and actually have like a, you know, box-sized storage.
Starbucks cups under the seat, plus 7 McChickens in the glove box, and Timmy's practice ball on the bag hook.
That puts the content of your average Escalade to shame.
I'm gonna buy a Vespa, 50cc Vespa. The Primavera, I want a fucking Vespa. Look, it'll go 140. Yeah, right. This thing will go 140. You're fucking full of shit. So, the best 50cc scooter.
Our Ruckus, however, cannot be recommended for storage. All it offers is this underseat slot, which fits one $20 bill. So on the bicentennial occasion when you move a sofa, you can use this to rent a...
I like this Ruckus, but it doesn't have a box on the back.
U-Haul.
Yeah, scooters will ruin your pants, yep.
Kinda.
And definitely on the Ruckus, with its tiny tombstone of...
I'm gonna buy a motorcycle. I am absolutely gonna buy a motorcycle. I'm gonna buy a motorcycle. I'm gonna learn...
a weather shield.
I'm gonna take classes, and I'm gonna learn to buy a motorcycle, and I'm gonna buy a motorcycle. Well, I like Vespas, actually. Vespas are nice because you don't have to shift. I want an automatic Vespa, so I don't have to shift, you know? How about the cheapest street legal scooter on Amazon?
Street legal scooter on Amazon that does not require a motorcycle license, and in some states, any license. depending on what
Nice.
state you live in, for $799.
Oh, I am running the timer on this server. I don't want to run the timer on this server. I'm just going to log out. Yeah, this was fun. Gonna change the title now that the content changed. Oh God, did you do this? Yeah, you did. You did. So, but I am offline. How am I offline? What are you talking about? Oh no, I'm okay. So, oh look, my camera looks good. Hell's yeah, hell's yeah. So, I will change 7 days to co-op with featuring Bagon. Happy Independence. Games. Games, vids. I'm gonna go in under. Oh, did I have an op today? No, I didn't have an op today. No. Done.
Dollars, and I cannot wait to see what this thing looks like.
Pony 50, Tau Motors. Cool.
Now, it still blows my mind away that you can actually buy actual vehicles, street legal vehicles,
Online.
on Amazon, as easy as like buying a book. Full disclosure, when this thing showed up, I thought it was a completely different vehicle. We bought a couple of these, a couple of different ones. I thought it was a quad. The name of the company is called Nile. Look, HD, hold up. HD, Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson, huh?
I actually have a decent amount of experience with scooters. I work
Joyful are those who obey his laws and search for him with all their hearts.
for a car dealership that owned a Vespa dealership.
Good for him.
But before I sold motorcycles, I was selling scooters. Vespa being like the top of the line, you know, a Vespa 50cc scooter is like, I don't know, $2,500 or something.
2,500. How much was this?
So we bought this thing from Amazon, and we bought it just like anything else you buy from Amazon, except for a couple days later they give you a
Thank
phone
you,
call
Bikes and
they
Beards.
say,
I've liked
"We'll
this.
call you
Thank you, Bikes and Beards. I've liked and subbed to your channel. How many motorcycles do you have, motherfucker? I'm jealous of you.
want," and when you tell them what color, they always tell you that color's not available, and they're like, "What's your backup color?" You almost always get the backup color. I got green. I think I wanted blue. And these things do originate from, I believe, China, but then most of these are, a lot of them come from a place in Texas, or whoever decides they want to ship them and sell them. I thought it was like a seat cow, but maybe it's a windshield or something. Oh, maybe it goes like in here.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out. We got a tour pack. Must be a touring model. Look at that. If this said Givey on the back, this would be worth like $500. Smells like Lowe's.
Oh, yeah, dude, it does.
It smells like a garden center at a hardware store. All right. There it is.
That thing is fucking
So
awesome.
initial first impressions, it is very green. What is this? Keep space? I don't know why they can't just talk to someone in America and be like, how should we say this? Keep space. You come over here, it's clearly been sitting for a while and has a, is that a live spider?
Yeah.
No, it's dead. Paint qualities, what you'd expect. It does feel extremely cheap. Let's finish taking this thing off, and I want to try to, hold on, let me see if I can get this thing started right now, the way it sits right now. All right, where's the battery? You know, that's probably not gonna work.
The
We gotta-
keys
we
in the
gotta
ignition.
get this thing out.
Oh, no.
So there's a kickstart, I can try that. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. Don't scratch the body. Yeah. All right. So it looks like all that needs assembled is just this top piece, that cover, and then the tire. I still don't know where the battery is. And if you're wondering, it came with 0 instructions, unless they're in here.
0?
Oh, front fender. Ooh, owner's manual. This is called a Pony 50. That's got to be the lamest sounding motor scooter. Something you buy for your daughter. Earn signal switch. This is actually one of the better Chinese manuals I've ever read. Choose a plane place. This tells you how to round abruptly. Perlenishment of brake OL. Perlenishment. I'm gonna start using that word. Have you perlenished your brake oil yet? Wow, look at this. This is horrible. Carefully There's 3 L's in a row. Especially yin. Especially in. If the battery is down there, do not park at the place retarding traffic. What is that place? No actual assembly instructions though. Some more stuff. But wait, there's a DVD. So the only working DVD player I could find was in my wife's car, and the video had no sound to it and was clearly from a different model scooter. But if you were really stumped, it could possibly help. But I was expecting it to be like this.
Racist.
This kickstand. Here is the battery. Alright, so we got the battery in there. I think I'm gonna try to start this thing. We checked it's got oil. Let's see if it'll fire up right now. Alright, that light came on. Something's happening.
Good.
Alright, let's see if this thing fires right up. Alright, it's not doing anything. Finish putting it back together. You know what? There's something I should have done probably before I bought this thing. After buying it, I see it's got 27% of all the reviews are 1-star reviews. Let's go look at these. These are all long reviews. Lemon, I want my money back. The guy spent over $400 refixing stuff and it's still broken. I did receive the green scooter, put it together, put gas in it, and it won't start. They tried to troubleshoot it. They took it to the shop to get it fixed. The mechanic noticed all these things that were wrong. Would like instructions on this product of what to do. Worst piece of blank, 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 blank I've ever seen. The unit that I received works good, not the best, but it runs. And this person still gave it a 1-star review. After a day we got it, stopped working. We called the technician, help us, and they have never returned our phone calls. Pages upon page. Don't buy this piece of blank. It is a plastic shell full of garbage, enormous waste of money. Wiring harness was loose. Save yourself a headache and spend a little more money on a better moped. It's not really a moped. I'm not sure if this is getting any better. I think you should run a bolt right through there, maybe. I've got 2 bolts that fit this, but I only have 1 of these. It might be a little concerning. So it looks like when you put this on here, this goes in there and locks it, but at that point you really can't get to the, you can't get behind here and actually hold that down. And what you want you to do is take the thing off the pallet so then you can turn it. So in theory, you could put this thing together with just the tools that it comes with. So if you were like on like a desert island, well, I guess you couldn't ride a bike off a desert island. If you were on like Staten Island, Long Island, any of those islands, and you wanted to get off, you could buy this thing, put it together with just the tools. You could have nothing else, put it together, ride off. Well, I guess you need gas. You might be able to buy gas off like little like 4-stroke 9-ethanol containers of gas on Amazon too. In theory, you could do it, or just buy a siphon. What do you think, Caleb?
It was good. How long is it taking you to put together?
I don't know, about an hour into it. We actually bought one of these at an auction a couple of weeks ago. For how much?
$225.
It was such
$225.
Junk. It was beat up, and we paid $100 for it, but then after fees it was over 200. It was just the biggest, ugliest piece of junk. It was all hanging off and not nice like this one.
Sold that piece for $225.
Man, making money. What if we took this? Like, what if we took this thing, bought on Amazon, took it to the auction?
We'll probably get. I think you get $500.
I think so. I'm a big fan of the name Pony. Sounds tough. I'm not 100% sure if this is actually how it's supposed to go. I'm doing that right. It's like Caleb's. It's just not right. There we go. All right, so that's all good. Tuck the electrical stuff back in there. I don't know why this is not painted, but
Yeah, I don't want to do any of that. I just want to get on the bike and leave, you know? I guess I'll buy a Vespa from a dealer and I'll have them set it up so I can ride it off the lot.
it's better than that. The clearances on this stuff is so off. Got it. Done. Don't need any of these other screws. Sometimes they give you extra stuff. Yes, this is a gas cap back here. A lot of times scooters will have them underneath.
I don't really want to watch them assemble it anymore. I think it's all right.
I'm not doing anything.
You look like you don't know how to ride a Vespa.
It kind of just turns on and turns off. And then makes a horrible noise. Like, what is that?
What does that sound?
Something's making a horrible noise right inside here. And I don't know why it's just losing power and then getting power. Maybe it needs more gas, I don't know. So I'm realizing I got the one in John Deere green. That's what this color. But I jammed it in anyway. I couldn't find anything but doubt that's the actual screw for it. But I grocery bag, have it on the stand. $799. No license needed. Insert. Go. That's kind of cool. The question is, can this little 49cc Amazon $799, no
$800.
license needed in certain states, can this scooter do what you need it to do? Let's go find out right now. So of course, the first thing you're gonna try to do if you get a scooter like this is try to put a girl on the back. But in our case, we don't have a girl. We have this very large man. And in a pinch, it's possible that you might want to try to have 2 girls on your scooter. We don't have 2 girls. In our case, we have 2 also very large men.
Gross.
Now the bike seems to only have a top speed of around 25 miles an hour. And with these sized wheels and the fact that I just put this thing together, I'm not really sure if I want to be going any faster. But let's go find the biggest hill we can anyway. 30, 35. I'm not gonna have any brakes. 40. We have 40 miles an hour. But can this scooter accomplish the thing that all 2-wheeled vehicles are required to do? So, to test that, we set up the classic situation to impress your favorite gal, a fancy dinner party in the cul-de-sac. So it should be pretty obvious what I'm about to do. What the scooter's gonna do is yet to be known. Hey! That's a success in my book. Yeah, this little scooter, 23 of the slowest, lamest, crappiest feeling miles I've ever felt.
Alright, so we're going up a hill right now.
Yeah, I'm literally going 10 miles an hour, not even. Probably slower than that.
I mean, I didn't have very high expectations of this scooter. It may have been slightly better than what I thought, but it was still probably the worst, crummiest thing I've ever ridden on 2 wheels. When you look at the reviews on this, the majority of the reviews were non-5-star reviews. That should be kind of a red flag. And most of the people that gave the reviews said that they had to do something to get it working slightly better, whether it was the carburetor or something was goofy from the factory. This still does not run as good as I think it should. It really feels like when I'm cruising on the road at like full throttle,
$800, huh?
down. I gotta be like 3/4, almost half throttle, which I think what it's saying is that it's just not getting enough fuel, but it's getting enough air, and it probably needs a bigger carburetor. If you're actually looking at buying something like this, honestly, save your money, don't buy it off Amazon, and go buy a used like Honda Metropolitan. Even if it's like 14 years old. You know what I mean? They all have low miles.
Buy used Honda Metropolitan 50cc, right? Okay. I want to buy a Honda, buy Honda website, right? Honda cars and models and types. Honda Metropolitan. Buy new Honda buy new Honda Metropolitan. It's a European scooter. The Honda Metropolitan is just scooter. Your best friend on wheels, rear trunk, right? Does Honda make a 50cc moped? Honda Metropolitan scooters for sale in Washington. Honda Metropolitan scooters for sale from 15 to 25. I want to buy it directly from the Honda, or the Metropolitan, the European. 2649. Gallery trims 2650. 2650.
And if it runs good, you know, you can get them for around $1,000. I've seen them for, you know, give or take around $1,000. They're reliable engines. Now, parts are.
Yeah, I want a brand new Honda Metropolitan that won't fuck out for 10 years, you know?
Are readily available for these things. I think this is more a vehicle that's cheap, but more for the guy who wants to tinker on something. He's just always working on engines. You know, even with us, this little the little throttle cable somehow popped out of its house.
Nope. So, yep. And, yep. I will wait a year, but I will buy a Honda Metropolitan for $3,000. I just didn't know I was going to do that, but I am going to buy a Honda Metropolitan scooter, you know. They're $2,500. They go, I think, up to 50 miles, or no, it's more than that. It's like 70 miles an hour or something like that. More. They'll do 100. It just takes like 2 miles to get there. But, I definitely don't like that I can't get around town and do things that I want to do. I definitely don't like that our family car is old. It's like 12 years old now, and it's a shitty Prius, and it's like run down, and I feel like it's gonna bust out on us any minute now. And I don't like what that's gonna do to my transportation when that car dies. And so, yeah, I want a moped for $2,600, and it'll solve my problem forever. And that way, I can go to Friday Night Magic. I can go to movies when I want. I can, you know, because right now I just don't feel like taking the car. It puts miles on it. You know, I just don't feel like I have freedom. Yeah, the $750, $1,000, the best $1,000 Amazon e-bike bill plus 50 miles per hour.
So my Surround goes 70 miles an hour, which is
look.
Not
oh yeah, look, it's electric.
California Vehicle Code 312.5 states, "Thou shalt not ride thy e-bike in excess of 28 miles per hour."
28, huh?
Well, what if you want the street legality, but you don't want to sacrifice your top speed? You may think the answer is to get a license and move up to a motorcycle, but you'd be wrong. The answer is deception. Let's
Why is his tire flat on that bike? It's weird.
build a budget sleeper bike that rips under the radar. I pitched this idea to Yadea,
Yup.
and they loved
Fucking
it.
genius.
So shout out to Yadea for sponsoring this video. This is the Trooper 1.
This isn't it though. I want utility, and this is not it. I want a huge box on the back that I can load like bottles of liquor and, you know, food, like groceries in and stuff like that. Between the backpack and the box, you know, the side boxes, panniers or whatever they're fucking called. I want like two storage things. I want a huge fucking backpack, a huge one, you know, a huge fucking backpack. Yep. Yeah. And, yeah, the cops found him. Yeah, 100 miles per hour engine. See, I don't need speed from it. And I don't want fancy like this. I want the Honda. I want the Honda. Brand new Honda Metropolitan. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong search thing. Brand new Honda Metropolitan. Let's go see them. 50cc, 2024. Right. Honda NCW 50 scooter review and ride and scenic Lancaster.
Folks, welcome
That's what I will buy. Look at it, looks fucking classy.
to the 20.
It'll have a box on it, and I'll have a big old fucking backpack in between the box and the backpack. I can get for about $3,500. Well, less than that, like $2,600. Yeah, for like, well, no, yeah. What was it? What was the price tag on this in the end? It was like, no, oh, you're not watching? Okay, oops, I didn't realize. Gonna buy a 2024 Honda Metropolitan. Oops, live streaming. I didn't change the title on this yet. Yeah. I don't want to go on Rust. What did you do? You're fucking annoying. There we go. Public. I'll go up under Eve. Yeah, save. Gonna load Eve. No, I'm gonna go up under no title or whatever. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Yay, cool. So I want you to come here and come there. And good. And I'm gonna double check this. Yep, good. And then okay.
2024, yes, 2024 Honda Metropolitan 50cc scooter. 4.
Yeah, and oops, I have this sound on. Oops, I want you to come to mini player, and I want you to go live. Oops, no, I want you to go loud. Mute. Mini player, go. Live, go. And there we go.
0.4 horsepower of unbridled fury. That being the fury of the people behind you wanting you to go faster.
Yep.
Got very small wheels. They're 10 inches, so it's nimble.
Yeah, this thing is quiet.
A little bit more nimble than I like. I like the styling for what it is. It's Euro-esque. It has storage under the seat. I'll get into that. It's got a little hook here. I know a guy who put hanging water bottle, coffee bottle there. Rest in peace, Joe. It's got some storage. Got my documents in there. Put whatever in there. Basic setup, horn, blinker, high beams, starter. It's got wonderful drum brakes. Yeah. Yes, folks, that is a drum in the front. Appears to be a 4-inch drum. This does not have stopping power at all. Running a CVT transmission, which is pulley in the front, pulley in the back, belt in the middle. Not much to say. It's just a little bike. This is number 56 in the U.S. this year. So for the 2024 model year, this is the 56th one that has come to the States. The one thing that many people do is they say, oh, I'm going to get a 50 because I don't have to get a driver's license for it. That's false, depending on where you are. A 50cc in Pennsylvania, you need a driver's license. You don't need a motorcycle license, but you do need a driver's license.
Yep. Now look, he doesn't have to shift. No.
Miles an hour for it.
So you can like, you know, just like tune back and actually, I want freedom, and I don't have it.
Maybe, if you're lucky. This is brake. This is brake. This is a parking brake here. It has what they call a combined brake system, linked brakes that are linked on the rear brake. This is not a clutch. This is the rear brake over here. This is the front brake over here, such as they are. It does not accelerate quickly. not designed to. It's a sedate
Nope.
little thing.
I went to clutch, but no clutch there.
There's no foot brake like you would have on a motorcycle or some older scooters. You've got a place to put your feet, that's about it. Definitely recommend you wear boots while riding a motor scooter. One thing that this does have that's very nice is it has a reasonable amount of engine braking. If I let off the throttle, it starts to slow down. I mean, it's not huge, but it's significant enough that I just let off the throttle. I haven't even touched the brakes.
Yep.
I was able to go around that turn. But again, when people get one of these, they think, oh, I don't have to have a license. Okay. Again, you have to have a motorcycle license in some states. You have to have a driver's license in some states. In
Yep.
some areas, you don't need a driver's license.
Look, I live in a rural area where it's safe to ride a scooter. You know.
Operate a little 50. I believe Maryland is one of those places. They call them drunk bikes because of all the people who have DUIs by them. Which makes a lot of sense to me. Make something available to people who are likely to harm themselves or others. Granted, not going to do all that much harm on something this small, but it is what it is.
Yep. And
I'm going to take this through a couple of covered bridges. The acceleration is not stunning. For what it's for, it's good. It's not for high speed. It's never going to be for high speed. You can modify to get a little bit more out of them. The variator can be modified with weights and such that will make it a little bit more peppy. Like right now I'm going up a hill and I've dropped a couple of miles an hour and I'm not going to get them back. Oh no, wait, it is popping up over 35 again. I may as well be on an Amish scooter, it's crazy. Still faster than a bicycle, only just. Something like this is not a moped, this is a scooter, but something like a moped, something like a scooter, any kind of small bike, you have to be willing to allow yourself to go slow. When my wife was in purchasing this, she had an idea of what she was getting into, because I told her what she was getting into, and she was okay with that. You know, doing back roads like this is what this is for, this is what she wanted to do, and that's great. I'm doing just the speed limit, and that's what it's for. But the guy who bought the other green one, he thought that he was going to use it for a 35-mile commute. And
No.
You're going to be tired. It's not what it's for. Well, I don't have to have a motorcycle license to ride it. No, you don't. You're going to hate yourself.
You're going to hate
They're
yourself.
a heck of a lot of fun, and they're fine for what they're for.
Yep.
So long as you know that it's what it's for. I keep saying that, but you've got to recognize that it's what it's for. I keep thinking I need to shift. There is no shift on this. It's shiftless. There's such a difference from even riding my old 150. 3 times the engine, not quite 3 times the horsepower. It was a great little machine, and I miss it quite a bit. It was good for these back roads, and I pushed it far faster than it was supposed to go. Much like I do with the Grom. The Grom I flawed pretty heavily, but it's fun for what it is. So I'm going to take this through a covered bridge.
Cover bridge in Lancaster.
European-like. Neo-European. Absolutely quiet. I think the people who poo-poo this kind of thing just don't understand them. They don't have the ability to separate themselves from a persona, and they think that, oh, a scooter's a horrible thing. Why would you ride such a thing? Oh, you're such a dork. Okay. I like them all. If it's on 2 wheels, it's for me. Except for e-bikes. Not interested in e-bike. But generally speaking, if it's on 2 wheels, I like it. Okay, and here's where 50 really becomes a bit of a dog. I'm going uphill in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. Thankfully, I'm coming up to a light, so I had to slow down anyway. But I'm in a 35-mile-an-hour zone trying to go uphill, and actually I'm holding and gaining. Sort of now, dropping. But I'm only at 30.
Yeah, I don't mind. I only have to go about 2 to 5 miles or something like that. Yep. And that's fine. You know, and I can take back roads the whole fucking way. I fucking love riding scooters. I miss it. I desperately miss it. And we live in a place where there's not even snow on the ground ever. So.
Well, that's better than I expected. Big crossing, nah.
Like, I lived in Colorado, and one of the problems with like one of the reasons I didn't buy a scooter until I was older was that, well, I didn't know how bad the winter would be until I got it. And I got my scooter in the summer, and I had it for about 7 months or something like that before I had the accident. And the accident had nothing to do with the scooter. It was just something was wrong with my brain chemistry, I think.
But again, something small and slow like this. I said this in one of my Grom videos recently.
One of the reasons I stay inside a lot and I don't really do a lot of outside stuff is the doctors know that my blood pressure has been high my entire life. I'm a high-strung person. And while I like being around other people, and I like being the life of the party, and I like being the center of the attention, I like taking over rooms, and I like being loud, and I like being fucking whatever, it's social and all that, it does stress me out. It stresses me out completely. And I think the direct result of the stress is some kind of aneurysm or like whatever happened on the scooter that day. I think I was the most stressed I've ever been in my entire fucking life when that happened. I was living in a burnt out restaurant, and I had been there for 2.5 years. I was going to the coffee shop all day, every day. I was sitting at the coffee shop with my laptop. I would haul a computer monitor from my homeless squat to the coffee shop, and I would set up, and I would buy coffee and soda, and I would sit there and use their power, and I would just, I would socialize with the people in the back of the coffee shop, and I would try to get jobs, and I would try to get ahead, and I would get high every day, and my drug dealer was about 1.5 blocks away, and my best friend lived 1.5 blocks away. They weren't the same people. The place that I crashed was like 6 blocks away. So I could walk from the coffee shop to my squat, to my friend's couch, to my best friend's house to take a shower and all this other stuff. And I had to do all kinds of stuff every day. And then I was a drug dealer at that point, not a very professional one at that time. I was selling like 20 sacks to my friends. I wasn't really like a drug dealer. I was selling sacks to my friends and people that I knew so that I could afford methamphetamine when I was homeless on the streets, right? And so I was out to do a drug deal when I had my aneurysm or stroke or whatever the fuck it was. And I was sleep deprived, but I had slept. I remember I had slept for 13 hours before I got up and went to my drug deal at 3:30 in the morning or something like that. Like how I used to do things when I was a drug dealer is I wouldn't ever keep like a schedule that people could trust, because I would just be blacked out half the day when I did sleep, which was every 2.5 days or something like that. I would just be gone for 14 hours, and all my people knew it. And I would just black out and sleep. Everybody has to sleep sooner or later. You go, sorry, I had to sleep. I'm a human being. They're like, fuck, man, I've been trying to call you for 12 hours. Sorry, I had to sleep. And so I was not sleep deprived the day that I had my accident, but I was the most stressed I'd ever been in my entire fucking life. My drug deals were getting busier. There was more of them every day. There was a girl that is now my best friend at the coffee shop who I was immediately fucking sprung for. And I knew immediately I had to get off the streets, so I started doing anything that people offered me. I didn't care what it was. I would drive cartel. I would, sell drugs. I would work every day flagging traffic. I knew when I met her that I had to have a better life. And sure enough, within like, I don't know, within a year of meeting her, I was off the streets. I had enough money that my friend was okay with me sitting on the couch because I would buy dope for him, and you know, I would buy food for the house, and I would pay rent and stuff, and I could sleep on the couch every night if I was pitching like $400 or $500 you know, like a month. And so, and I did so, and I got off the streets, and then eventually I found a hustle, and I won't say it is what it is, because I found several hustles, and I did them all at once, and I ended up with the most beautiful woman of my dreams in a 5-star hotel room. Now we were just starting a relationship, so sex wasn't something that came until later in our relationship, about a year later. Because I could tell that when she actually does sleep with somebody, it's a really big deal to her. You know, it's like a fucking big deal to her. It's not. She's not a promiscuous woman. She, you know, and it took me a year to get in her pants as it was, because she's just not like that. She's just, you know, she's not like that. You know, and so that year, I just lived with her, and it's very hard not to bang like rabbits when you're sleeping in the same bed, you know, and living in the same room. But we were both homeless. We were fucked. We didn't have family or support. We had friends that were supporting us in family stuff, but we didn't live in their houses. You know, we couldn't live there for free, kind of thing. So, yep, and I knew within a year that I had to get off the streets and stuff, and I got a moped, and I started doing drug deals, and I started working every day. I was living in a squat, so I didn't have to pay rent, so I had a lot more money than most homeless people do, you know, but it was all spent on just staying on the streets, you know. It was like, I would spend it at 7-Eleven and shit like that, or on liquor, or on meth, or all the things or coffee at the coffee shop, or cigarettes. I was still smoking cigarettes back then. $7, well, more than that, like like $6 to $9 for a pack of cigarettes every single day. So you do the math on that. That's $70 a week times 4 is $280. How the fuck is a homeless person gonna get 280? And I smoked a pack a fucking day. I never ever ran out of cigarettes, I'll tell you that. So like, I smoked a pack religiously all my life since I was 13 years old. I paid let's average it out to probably $6, probably about $6 a pack of cigarettes, right? I paid $6 a day, $42, sometimes 2 packs if I lost a pack or something like that, or smoked too much. And for being like homeless now on the streets, being a trank addict or something like that is a lot different from what I did. Like, I literally had a $300 a month cigarette habit, and I had like, a $300 a month fucking meth habit. It was like $20 a day or whatever that is. So it's more than that. It's like $400 or $500 a month on meth. I had like a 20 sack a day habit, and all this other stuff, and it just adds up. And all of that stuff, the meth, the girl, it was her being in my life and spurring me to do something better, be something better. By the way, you improved me, Cloud Candy, everything you do. I don't know. I don't doubt she'll ever see this or be in my channel. I doubt she's in my channel right now, but you make me better. And she did. She made me better, even in the coldest, darkest, hardest place in my life. She was there for me every minute of it, trying to get me through it, and I'll never forget it, and stuff. And I never will forget it. But anyways, we were looking out for each other, and it was just hard. It was hard, and I was under the most stress I'd ever been, and we weren't together at that point. It took me a year before I could convince her to be in my life on the daily, because she knew I was like homeless, and I was on drugs, and I was fucked up over a stripper that I just left, and I was living on the streets, and I had recovered from heroin, but I had not recovered from methamphetamine, and she could just tell, she could see all of it. It was hard for me to appear in her life as a 340 pound, like, huge bouncer type looking dude, slinging drugs and running in the streets and living in the back of a coffee shop and a squat and all this. And that's when I met her. And I had to convince her somehow, and I did this too. I had to convince her somehow to fuck with me, and that took a long time. I had to and so one day, I showed up in her life, and you know, she was used to me living in the squat, you know, and like, you know, and doing drugs and all this. And one day I showed up sober in her life, driving a $35,000 or more than that. It's like $45,000 Nissan Altima 2022, or sorry, 2020. Excuse me. Or yeah, it was like 2020, I think. And yeah, 2020, and like, you know, new clothes, new money. You want to get a hotel room? I've got a car. I have a job. I'm driving Uber again. You know, I'm back on the road. I'm slinging dope. I've got hustles going. I've got other things that I want you to help me with, and all this. Would you like how I got her in my life? Was like, would you like to build $1 million business with me? And we were doing so. We were doing great, but then Craigslist closed their fucking casual encounters section, and all the gig job people who were like maybe prostitutes or drug dealers or, you know, whatever, that were doing business out of the back page and out of Craigslist. Like me, I was doing all my drug deals off Craigslist, believe it or not, but it is true. And I made tens of thousands of dollars. And I'm proud of taking the swing. I'm not proud of what I did, but I'm proud that I took the swing. She was the reason, and I feel no shame. But it fucked me up, and it took me a long time to recover from that as well. One day I will show up in her life again. You know, when she's single. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but when she's single, I'll show up in her life again in the same Nissan, you know, $50,000 Nissan Altima, with the same credit cards and the same money. You want to get a hotel room and stuff, right? Because that's what it takes. It takes security, and I didn't have it. And it's not like they're greedy for wanting security. I want it too, but I don't want the money, and I don't care about the fucking clout or the fame or any of this other stupid shit. I wanted the stability of it. And the stability is something I've never had. I was always one day from the streets, almost my entire fucking life. I'm still that. I hate telling my community this, but I live a life where pretty much any day I could either be shot, sent to jail, shot by 2 different people. I could be sent to jail. I could be forced to turn state evidence. I could be compelled to do things by evil people. I could be, there's all these other problems and stuff, right? And so one of the things that I do is I hide in plain sight. They know exactly where I am. They know exactly what I'm doing. They know that I'm not hiding. They know that I'm a streamer. All these evil people, and they've let me be because I left the game. You know, and I will always leave. I've done left the game and never going back again. But I mean, like, I got problems with that. I got people that I owe. I don't owe money, but I owe like karma to, essentially, that I have to like take care of if they asked me to. I feel the same way with my family. I have to take care of my family now if they ask me to. I have all these responsibilities. Real men do. You know, real men take care of their community and don't fuck out and get high and disappear. Get high and wander off, as Begon says. And you know, and so, you know, the moped to me is the first step towards stability. And for me, life was always sort of autistic, and I take step-by-step things. I go from walking to bicycle to moped to car, beater, $1,000, $3,000 beater that I either like hustled from a friend or something like that, or bought from a friend or whatever, or bought used for $1,000 to $3,000 or something like that. Then I usually start driving delivery or taxi or Uber, and then I work my way up to a business doing something, and I've done this like 3 times, and now it's a stream. Right now I'm doing the stream. But I would say that, like, you know, and so I like the moped phase of my life, and I will not stay in a moped, but I need a moped right now. I need transportation. And man. I need to be a real man, and a real man needs to be able to travel 5 miles without getting on a bus. And honestly, I don't have a bus where I live. I do not have a bus here. There is no bus option, or I would do that. Honestly, I would prefer to take the bus. I don't want to buy a car or a moped. I prefer to take the bus and let somebody else worry about it. And I want to tune out and play Hearthstone on the bus while I wait for arriving at my destination to happen. You know, I've always felt that way. This is one of the reasons why I really believed in being a taxi driver, because not only am I a really genuinely fucking good taxi driver who drives fast and gets where they're going, and I'm safe, and I've only ever been in one wreck my entire fucking life, and it was because of deep blizzard, well, 2 wrecks because of deep fucking blizzard conditions and storms, not because of anything else. I lived in Colorado where a fucking blizzard will shut you out. Like one time I spun out in a taxi on Hampton and Santa Fe with my ex-girlfriend in the car, and I totaled a fucking $3,000 fucking Mercury Sable or whatever it was. I think it was a Mercury Sable, something like that. And like that sucked, but I mean I didn't pay $1 and I was covered by insurance, and they didn't care. They knew it was a blizzard. The cops came out and they towed that thing, and they were like, yeah, blizzard conditions happens all the time to taxi drivers. We're lucky that you're alive, and we're sorry that you had to take this risk with your life to do stuff. And the worst part was I was on my way back to the motel room too. I wasn't even on the shift, and we were going home, and I wrecked out that car. And then it happened again 2.5 years later. That was a blizzard. Then 2.5 years later, out on the West Coast, there was such a bad fucking rainstorm and fog that I couldn't see more than 5 inches in front of my bumper. And so we were driving down, my ex-girlfriend and I were driving down a street at like 4 in the morning. Same thing again, in a terrible storm, going home. And, at the end of the shift, and fucking at like 4 in the morning, the storm was fucking terrible. It just was terrible out here. And I fucking couldn't see the fucking Lexus. It was, thank God the Lexus was owned by somebody who didn't care. And the Lexus was $3,000. It was an old, used, 16-year-old Lexus, thank God. But I totaled both. I didn't total, but I rear-ended a fucking Lexus going 35 miles an hour because or whatever it was like 28 or something like that, or it was like less than that. It was like 25, but I rear-ended a Lexus in another Mercury Sable, I believe, driving taxi because the storm was so bad you literally couldn't see the Lexus in front of you. I didn't know that I was in the parking lane. I didn't know. The street was not, there was so much rain and sleet and terrible fog that I had no idea that I was even on the street, and I was going fucking slow. I was going like 22 or 26 or something, but I still rear-ended a fucking Lexus. I could not see the car in front of me. It was that bad. And when they showed up, they were like, yep, sorry, everybody's always like, yep, sorry, we see that you're driving under terrible conditions, and so here we're just going to cover you. Sorry you lost this taxi, here's another one. Happens all the time, honestly. It's crazy. So I've been in 2 wrecks, but never negligent car accidents or anything like that. Not even negligent fender benders. I'm an extremely good driver. It would take like the fog or rain or ice so bad that you don't have brakes anymore for me to ever hit anything. I think I'm like an autistic driver. I'm extremely good at driving. I've definitely, like, for instance, I used to have like when I had my mother in the car, I would take lane changes at like 85 miles an hour and scare the living shit out of her, and she'd be screaming and stuff, and I'd be like, relax, and that was when I was young. I was like 18, and she was like, you do not have it, and I was like, yes I do. And guess what, 22 years later, yeah, I was a professional driver for 13 years. Yes I do have it. I am a good driver. I've always had it. I drove Colorado in the winters all my life. I can spin in a fucking, like, I can spin like nobody's business in a snowy fucking 4-lane intersection like nobody's business. I can spin in it with, like, spin my tires like and shit. I've been driving in Colorado all my life. I'm a good fucking driver, so that coma accident that I had on the scooter, I'm gonna have to overcome the barrier of my family not wanting me to do it because I had a bad scooter accident. But honestly, that had nothing to do with driving scooters or me not being a good driver or anything like that. It was that, fucking I had an aneurysm or a stroke or something at a very young age, like 38 or something. My father died at the age of 67 of an aneurysm. Or we don't know what got him, but I'm guessing it's an aneurysm. My half brother died when he was 42 and I'm about almost the same age, of an aneurysm, and I suspect I'll probably go the same way, guys. And if I die right on stream, I'm terribly sorry. I'll probably have an aneurysm like my father, my half brother did, because people need to stress me out all the fucking time. I don't know what it is with the human race, but they just need to stress me way worse